Yeah, it'll be crazy if PS5 comes out, next December or
Hmm.
whatever. Man, that would just be world breaking, man. Yeah, wow. I have to buy a whole nother
What would you
freaking
want from a
console.
PS5?
I would like to be
What
able
would
to
you want from a
transfer
PS5?
everything that's on my PS4 over to the PS5.
Well, yeah, I can see that because of cloud storage.
Yeah.
So I can definitely see that being a. So do you think it's going to be backwards compatible with PS4 games?
I hope so, or at least be able to transfer. Like, I want to be able to transfer my Star Wars Battlefront and my Skyrim and all that. I want to be able to transfer just everything over, basically, and just continue
Hmm.
playing on that because I don't want to have two freaking consoles. I also want them to bring back the ability to broadcast and record and whatnot because I really like that, and I think that sets it apart from Xbox being able to stream and whatnot.
Oh, you can still stream on Xbox.
Really?
Yeah, I got an Xbox One. I love my
To
Xbox.
YouTube
I've
though?
had an Xbox. Now that I don't know. I don't do much streaming, but I think they have this streaming service called Mixer,
Hmm.
and it's pretty good. It's not. It kind of rivals. Twitch,
Oh. Yeah. Well,
but I don't know if they. I don't know if you can stream directly.
yeah.
That's a good question. I'm gonna find out.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it can, but it might. I just have no idea. But I don't. My friend has one,
Hmm.
and he was trying to figure it out. But that's why I like
I
the
tell you,
PS4 because I know it does for sure, or at least
yeah,
it's
you can do
easier.
other.
So I hope they
I
bring
used
that
to
back.
love. I used to love the feature that the Xbox One used to have. It was called. It had a name for it, but basically you can watch TV, and it was a picture side by side, so you can watch TV and then also play games at the same time.
Oh
It
man.
was called Snap. They took it out, and I don't know why, but they took it out. But I thought that was one of the selling points for me.
Hmm.
Could I be
Yeah.
watching a football game
Yeah.
or
Playing
basketball,
some
and then
Battlefront.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and you can decide like, okay, you can turn the volume down on the TV, or you can turn the volume down on the game, or you can mix it.
Dang.
Yeah, that was a really good feature, and I don't know why they got rid of it.
Yeah, that'd be actually really fun.
Hmm.
Saying you need to download PS4 update on thumb drive, plug it into the PS4. Oh dang, Richard, yeah, something's messed up there. You should take it into the shop or something, or look it up. I don't know. But yeah, those are the only two things that I need on PS5: is the ability to continue streaming directly to YouTube, and something to be able to get my games on there because I don't want to have to start all over, or just dump the PS4 and all the stuff I've been working on here.
Hmm.
So. Those are the two big features that I want. The rest of it can fall into place wherever whatever.
The one thing I want from the PS5 is I want 4K,
Mm-hmm.
native 4K. I want 60 frames per second on every game.
Mm.
I think we ought to be there at least,
Yeah,
Yeah.
more yeah.
and then I also want a bigger hard drive. Like
Oh.
it should come with at least a 2 teraflop.
Oh yeah. Mine has 500 on it. It sucks.
Yeah, mine
Major
too.
ass. I had to keep a
I have to
stupid.
erase games.
Yeah, I had to keep a stupid terabyte thing plugged into my PS4 all the time. It's really annoying. Extra hard
Now
drive.
you can put an internal hard drive in there.
Oh, I'm not that
Yeah,
techy
you
in this
can.
kind of stuff, but I just have one plugged in. It's like whatever. But yeah, I agree. Definitely more space initially would be
Hmm.
nice, but we'll see about that because they like making their money on people buying their hard drives, and
Hmm.
it's all about the money. It's not about the players.
Now did you know Sony has a new CEO
Mm.
that's responsible for PlayStation, and he has a push for more multiplayer.
Hmm.
And I know that the rumor is that the Xbox the next Xbox. They've been experimenting with this, but they're trying to go diskless, so it'll be all downloadable.
Interesting.
Which I think would be a bad idea because some people just don't have the bandwidth.
Right.
You know, especially with net neutrality coming, some people may not have the bandwidth to download some of these games. Like, you know, Red Dead Redemption was 100 gigabytes.
Oh yeah, that was hell of it.
Some people may not have that.
Right.
Yeah. So
well,
I think you have to have a disc format.
Yeah. Well, and a lot of people like just having a physical copy. You know, a lot of my games I buy physical copy because
me too.
It just feels better. You know, it's like you really own the game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then also backwards compatibility. If it's ever backwards compatibility, it'll be easier with the disc. You know. So. Yeah, I agree that getting rid of discs would just be really bad for everyone.
I was surprised though with them not putting the 4K Blu-ray player in the PS4.
Oh
like
yeah.
The PS4 Pro. I ended up getting the Xbox One S just because of the Blu-ray 4K.
Yeah.
Damn, Vader is a damn tank.
Yeah, he's that player's pretty good at him. Not gonna lie. Go to no, I don't know, Jack. I don't know if that'd be a good idea, man. Oh.
Now, there's some games that I think should just be digital only.
Yeah.
So, for example, like if the game is like a multiplayer only, I would say it should be digital only.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I think they're doing good with having the option of both. I think that's appropriate. Like a few of my games are digital, but a lot of them are hard copy.
I wonder why that digital games are the same price as physical retail games.
Yeah.
Like I've always wondered that. Why would they charge extra or the same price if you don't have to put it on the disc? That saves you money. They don't have to print. They don't have to print the artwork. You know, all that takes money.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't know. Again, it's probably just because they want money. You know, they want all the money they can get. But I've also heard rumors about games starting to be normally $80. Is that going to be true?
I hope not. I hope not. But I can definitely see it.
Yeah.
Especially with these game companies that are, you know, these games are becoming so big and massive. Like,
yeah.
Did you know that it took like 350 actors to pull off the voice acting on Red Dead Redemption?
Oh yeah. Same thing with like games like Skyrim. They got hundreds of voice actors, hundreds of animators, and you know, it's just crazy. And the worlds are getting so big, and the graphics are getting better, and yeah.
Right.
Oh God, that would.
My hits are not registering.
That would mean like deluxe and special edition versions are gonna be like $100. Oh my God. That would just that would just be a deal breaker, man.
I think they should keep the same DualShock controller though.
Yeah, I really like this controller. PS3 was garbage controller, and I'm not a big fan of the Xbox controllers. I'm not a huge fan of those. I don't mind them, but
I got Vader back here.
But yeah, I really like the PS4 controller. It's so great. I still have the one that came with my PS4 back in 2015, and it's working great. They are very well built. Yeah, the PS3 ones were just awkward to hold. They were flimsy, and yeah, it's just.
Remember, here's how far I go back on the PS3. I got mine day one, And I remember when they launched it, it didn't even have the rumble, didn't have vibration.
Yeah.
And what had happened was they had a lawsuit pending with the company that I guess had the patent or the rights. And it was a big deal when they announced that they were going to have the rumble feature back. So I ended up going to a website. There's a website called playasia.com. And you can buy like Japanese imports, and I ended up being like one of the first people in the States to get that controller sent.
Yeah.
It just didn't feel right without Rumble.
Oh, I bet not. Yeah, my dad had like one of the original PS3s. I still have it downstairs with a huge freaking thing.
I had the 80 gigabyte hard drive, so mine had the backwards compatibility.
Yeah, the one that my dad has. The one that I have now has backwards compatibility with the PS2 and PS1 games. Yeah, you know, I was kind of disappointed when PS4 didn't have backwards compatibility. That's why I'm hoping the 5 will, but they probably won't because they like having people pay for the PS Now shit, you know?
I don't think that's really doing too well.
No, I bet not.
Those numbers, I mean, because a lot of people don't have the bandwidth, you know, to stream, and now they do allow you to download them now, though.
Yeah.
They allow you to download games. But
yeah,
you know, with the Xbox, they have backwards compatibility.
Right. Yeah, they got a rival somehow. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the PS Now thing either. I was gonna get it, but then I'm holding back. Like, it's, you know, I just don't know, because it's already enough that you have to buy the PS4, you have to buy the games you want, you have to pay to play online, and then you have to pay another, what, 50, 60 bucks to play old games that you already own. It's ridiculous.
Right.
It's totally a swindle. It's like, I don't know. But that makes me mad. But yeah, because, you know, I'd like to pop in my Battlefront 2 Classic from 2005 in here and play that. That would be fun.
You can play it on Xbox.
Yep, that you can. And Force Unleashed, and, you know, all these sexy games from a while back. It'd be so much fun to pop those in and stream them and whatnot, but no. You gotta pay. I don't even think Battlefront 2 Classic is on PS Now.
No, it's not. But I can see where Microsoft's strategy is lining up with their next gen, because what they're doing is, okay, you have Xbox Live Gold, which is the same thing as PlayStation Plus. And what you do, you know, it's $60, and you're able to play online. But with their games with Gold, they actually added 360 games. So, for example, they do that differently than PlayStation. So, the first Tuesday of each month, you get PlayStation Plus games. On Xbox, you get the games on the first, no matter what day the first falls on. So if the first falls on a Saturday, you get those games. If the first falls on a Monday, you get those games then. And then they break it up. So the first, you get the first half, and then on the 15th, you can download the second half. So, like, for example, this month they had, what game was it? Some type of racing game I think they had. And then on the 15th, you can come back and download the other game. But they've also been including 360 games in their promotion. So they're really pushing, you know, that backwards compatibility.
Yeah.
But from the rumors, what I heard is that they want to make the whole ecosystem one. So if you buy a game on PC, you can have that game on PC. You can have it on Xbox One. You can have it on the next Xbox. You can even put it on your mobile. So that's where they're pushing to. They're pushing it to where, okay, we're going to be games. Literally, you can play games everywhere. Wherever there's an internet connection, you can play a game.
Interesting.